From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
It is fall across much of the country. Well, there's an exception to the southwest where temperature was only 105 in Phoenix today. I'm sure they're saying, fall? What is that? Anyway, really deep fall across the Great Lakes area where we have a big storm system. Down in Florida, Mickey was only at 72 degrees. He wasn't very warm, and New Orleans was at 70. And, of course, Alaska this time of year, the days are getting very short and the temperatures are getting very low. So the highs for today were in the lower 30s, just 30 at Point Barrow, Alaska. So the beginnings of winter showing up. I mentioned this last night, but again, there's not a whole lot of snow cover on the ground yet. Kind of interesting that hasn't happened. So we'll see how that plays out. And we'll be talking more about that when we do our winter weather forecast coming up in a couple weeks. Meantime, there is at least a chance of some frosty weather across northern Oklahoma in our area, and then also eastern Kansas. A storm system up into the Pacific Northwest. That's going to be moving to the east with time, and it is rapidly pulling across. So right now, that big storm off to the east is now going to push further to the east. That'll leave us with this next storm system I was just pointing out. That's going to be coming through as we go on through Wednesday. Most of the moisture, it's moisture starved, so there's a little bit of moisture, maybe a few sprinkles up into Missouri. It'll be close, but we don't expect really much of anything. Then we go to drier weather pattern, and notice this is right during Oktoberfest. Oh yeah, looking good right on through Sunday. How often do we get to say that? Not very often. Anyway, on Sunday itself, there is a storm system out west digging in the western coast. Now that will really just leave us with very, very mild weather. Then finally by late Tuesday, showers and thunderstorms will be on the increase out in western Oklahoma and spreading here, most likely as we go on into Wednesday. So right now, the latest data continues to support pretty heavy amounts of rainfall across Oklahoma and Kansas, like 3 to 5 inches. We'll see if that plays out or not. Meantime, going back to the colder weather for late tonight and tomorrow morning. So far this season, we've only had frost or freezing weather, really freezing weather in the Panhandle and just a couple of spots in northwestern Oklahoma. We are going to be close tonight to getting to near freezing because we do have that frost advisory in effect around Tulsa and extending into southeastern Kansas and northwestern Arkansas. So it will be down in the mid-30s. Right now, though, we're sitting generally low to mid-40s, 53 in Tulsa. Western Oklahoma, similar. Again, some high clouds coming in from out of the north, not much happening. By morning, we'll see some 30s because the air is very dry, and with the winds lighter, that'll allow temperatures to drop off. So it's going to be a cold start in the morning, but there isn't any breeze, so it should be a beautiful start in the morning, just maybe frosty for some, especially if you're in a valley location where that cold air will congregate. Afternoon, gorgeous fall weather, light south winds return to the area, upper 60s to low 70s. And by the time we work our way into Wednesday, we do have temperatures a little bit warmer, but still cool, upper 40s to low 50s. And then that front moves on through, but not until late afternoon, so we could hit 80 before it gets here. And again, a few sprinkles if you're north and east of Tulsa, but that would be about it. Thursday still looks very nice, even though I have gusty northwest winds will be in the 70s. And on into Friday, winds not as strong, temperatures very mild in the 70s, 80s out to the west. A little warm, but again, for Oktoberfest right now, incredible weather as we go through, especially Thursday through Sunday. Get ready to enjoy. Rain chances are very, very slim to none. And the only chances we see, and it's pretty good, really, as we get into next week, Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Otherwise, we're just going to talk warm weather, and then it'll take it until about 2 weeks out before we have a cold shot of air coming in. Tonight, a little bit of a cold shot, if you ask me. Temperatures in the 30s, near 40. Again, patchy areas of frost. Frost advisories west, north, and northeast of Tulsa. As we go through the daytime hours, gorgeous weather, light winds, and our afternoon readings will make it into the low 70s, just saying, wow, nice. And that will continue right on into the rest of the weekend and next week with that storm system coming in. Pretty good shot of rain and thunderstorms probably by next Wednesday.
Okay, thank you, Travis.